Hi, this is Miss Park. Today's lesson is about exponent laws. Exponent laws, we were first introduced to them in grade 9, and in grade 11 we just go a little bit further. So just to review from the past, this is called a power. So the whole term here is called a power, and a power is a term that has a base and an exponent. Okay, and so something that has a base and an exponent is called a power. We don't say a to the power 4, we say a to the exponent 4. So just a little bit of a detail with the language, a to the exponent 4. The whole thing, a to the exponent 4, is called a power. So we learned in grade 9 that when you're multiplying powers or dividing powers, there's a bunch of laws of things that are true. So when you're multiplying two powers that have the same base, we learned in grade 9 that we can add the exponents. So quick review of why that is. If I had, I'll just do it on the side here. If I had a to the exponent 2 times a to the exponent 3, that is going to be AA times AAA, which is a to the exponent 5. So I've got 5 a's multiplied by each other, right? So we can add the exponents. A to the m divided by a to the n, you can subtract the exponent. So it's the same thing as this example here. So if I had a to the 5 divided by a cubed, that's a divided by a, and 3 of these will cancel out, leaving me with just AA, which is a squared. A to the m, the whole thing to the exponent n, you multiply the exponents. So that would be like a squared cubed, and that would be AA cubed. And so that's AA, which is a to the 6. So you multiply the exponent. If you have a bunch of things multiplied, and then the whole thing is to an exponent, then each of these items is raised to that exponent. Okay, so they have this relationship here. Please note that is not the same as a plus b plus c to the exponent n. That's not the same thing. Okay, that is not a to the n plus b to the n plus c to the n. It does not work for addition. It only works for multiplication. Okay, and we've seen this because you would have to expand this n times, multiply by itself n times. It's not the same thing. And a fraction to the exponent n is just the numerator to the exponent divided by the denominator to the exponent. It tells you here that b cannot equal 0. That's because there's a restriction, right? We cannot have this fraction be undefined. Okay, some maybe new ones. You may have seen these before in grade 9 or 10, and if they're new to you in grade 11, it's okay. Negative exponent. A to the exponent negative some number is the reciprocal. It's 1 over a to the positive exponent. And a fraction to the negative exponent is the reciprocal raised to the positive exponent. Okay, and finally, anything to the exponent 0 is 1. All right, so those are the ones, we'll talk about these in class, but those are your exponent laws that we're going to be working with for the first part of this unit. Okay, so let's just do some practice. 4 to the exponent negative 2 is 1 over 4 to the exponent positive 2. Right, that's this rule over here. And so that is 1 over 16. Negative 4 to the exponent 2, so the negative is not included in the exponent, so it just sits out. And then we have 4 squared, which is 16. Negative 4 squared, so the negative here is included in the exponent, so that's negative 4 times negative 4, which is 16. Negative 4 to the negative 2 is 1 over negative 4 to the positive 2, and that is 1 over 16. And then negative 4 to the negative 2, that negative is not included. It is not in a bracket. 4 to the negative 2 is 1 over 4 to the positive 2. And so that's negative 1/16. All right, let's look at example 2. Multiplying powers of the same base, we add the exponent. Multiplying powers of the same base, we add the exponent. Now you'll notice this one here is the same thing as a to the 7th times 1 over a to the 4th. And that is a to the 7 over a to the 4th, and you can now subtract the exponents. So it's the same thing. Okay, next one, multiplying, add the exponent. So this is a to the negative 7. And the instruction says express your answer with a positive exponent. So we're not going to leave our answer like this. We will write it as a fraction with the a to the 7th in the denominator. And finally, last one, a to the 0, 1. Anything to the 0 is 1. Okay, example 3. All right, so a squared to the exponent 4. So we have a power raised to another exponent. We multiply the exponents. We have a power raised to an exponent, so we multiply the exponents, but we write our answer with positive exponent, so 1 over a to the 8th. Okay, here we have a bracket with a bunch of things multiplied. Each of the things is going to be squared. So a squared is a squared, and b cubed squared is b to the 6th. This one here, we have a fraction, so the numerator will be squared, that's a to the 4th. And the denominator will be squared, and that's b to the 6th. This one over here, everything in the bracket is raised to the exponent 5. So the 2 is raised to the exponent 5. So 2 to the exponent 5 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, 32. A to the negative 2, so the negative 2 will multiply by 5. That's a to the negative 10. And b cubed to the exponent 5 is b to the 15. And because we write things with only positive exponents for our final answer, this a to the negative 10 is 1 over a to the positive 10. So this is 32, b to the 15 over a to the 10. Last one, simplify. Okay, so this is like our rational expressions unit. So to simplify this, we're just gonna notice that these things can be divided. So the 10 divided by 2 is 5. A to the 5th divided by a to the 7th. I can subtract the exponents. I'm going to get a to the negative 2. B cubed divided by b. I'll subtract the exponents. I get b squared. C squared divided by c squared. I can subtract the exponents and get c to the 0, which is 1. But also, any number divided by itself is also 1. So this is just 1. Right? And now a to the negative 2 is 1 over a squared. So this is going to be 5b squared, and the a squared will sit below. Okay, and those are your examples for exponent laws, where the exponent is an integer. It's a positive or negative whole number. So our next lesson, the exponent will be a fraction, which is new. All right, thanks for watching.